I think it can be easy to get really cynical right now because things are so chaotic and we're just not sure what's happening from day to day. And I try to take moments and think back on the 3 decades that I've had the opportunity to be involved in helping organizations and clients navigate through the legislative process to be heard and hopefully ultimately get what they feel that they need. And I've experienced that on the state and more often on the federal level. And I can tell you that it's a messy process, even at best. It is sausage making, but I never cease to be in awe and feel great when I go to Washington, D.C., and you look around and it's not just you and your little band that have come to the Capitol, to the congressional office buildings to plead your case. You're looking around and there are hundreds of other little groups with their own issues and their own things that they believe in, and we all have the right to go to those members of Congress and tell our stories and plead our cases, and you don't always win, but to do your best job because it's your right and your responsibility as a citizen to be part of the process. And I think, it's messy, but I can't think of a better way to do it than to give us all a voice in the things that matters to us.
Yeah, it's really foundational to our democracy, having the right to do that, and it's not not something that everyone around the world can share in, and so certainly not something we should take for granted. And ultimately, as somebody who's been in that world, I would preach this to my team. We're public servants. We're not politicians. We're here to serve the public, and not only is it your right, but it's really it's the whoever you're trying to talk to, they're really obligated, and it really serves their best interest to have those conversations. And if you show up, you're prepared, can tell your story, make your case. It can really be a win-win, for the people having the conversation and for the constituents that they serve.
It's not perfect, but it's the best one out there, I think.
I agree.